Hello and welcome to the Brick Freaks. Today we are building something completely new from the company Xinyu. I don't know how it's pronounced. Link is in the description where I get this from. This is the static no power functions. I have no power functions version. Model number is XQ1002, 3260 pieces. And this is the most amazing Chinese instruction booklet I've ever had. If you touch this, it's amazing. It's a really incredible quality. You have, everything feels different. It's really nice. It's really nice. The instructions seems absolutely okay. I believe Xinyu stole this design from Bruno JJ1. He designed a very awesome Ferrari, and I believe they stole his design. I will verify this for the next video. I tell you. The instructions looks very good. Normal here we have the pieces to assemble, and all the old building steps are gray. And we have here the original length of the pieces, then on the axles we have the number, how long they are. So that looks very good. Okay, here are all the pieces that were in my bag. From 1 to 7 they have really cool packaging with nice big numbers. 8 has this sticker, and this has the 3 other bags have no sticker. They have a little production code here, 1002, like the model number, and then the 83. And when this is 81, I believe this 82, 84, 83 or something like that. The same with the 9, and 10 has small stickers. So not perfectly packed and sorted, but it's okay. So should be no problem to building this. Here we have the nice tires and cool black rims. Then we have one bag with the blue pin X, 3 long pins, black pins. So this is everything. Oh, I forgot. Here, this is to put here over the rims. But I won't use it. I will use the black rims. I believe it looks cool. Okay, so like always in this kind of videos, I take you with me through the building steps, show you cool pieces or problems or something else I've seen. And I believe I make 3 videos, building part 1, building part 2 and building part 3 with the final review, and I show you how I give you my final thoughts and opinion of this set. Is it worth the money? We are at, I tell you in the next take how much this set cost, okay? So now I start building. I'm not very far. Here 4 Technic frames, lift arm frames, some axles, some connectors, but so far the quality is good. Now I had every pin and 2 different axles and everything in my hand and assembled it, and so far the quality is really good. No problems. Everything goes in smoothly. Everything fits good. We have not to push too hard. And it's not so easy that they fall out again, so that's really good quality. Sometimes you have to watch in the instructions exactly how things will be connected or where to assemble new parts. You see it not always on the first view, but if you have assembled a few Technic models, there should be no problem. But so far it's okay. Instructions good, quality really good. I'm thrilled for the rest of this build. I'm a little bit further, and there's only one thing to get these two X stoppers and this gear. You see it? You have to put an axle through here, but I don't have any much space here, not for my fat fingers, so you need a tool to hold the X stopper on the position and push the axle through the stoppers and the gear, because from this side, no way. So everything's very good so far, really. I believe, I don't know, but I believe this is from Mold King, because if you remember the Mercedes and the Lamborghini on my channel here, they have the same bags with the same numbers here, printed the same style, and the quality here is very good. So I believe this is Mold King. I don't know exactly, but the parts I believe are Mold King. The instructions definitely not. So Xinyu, or what's it pronounced, is another firm than Mold King, but I believe they bought the pieces from Mold King. So that's okay, because the quality is really good. So building step 1 is finished, brought us so far. I believe this is the front of the car. And everything works smoothly. Do you see this and there? And when I rotate here, yes, they're rotating too, because they're 19-degree gears. Here's the gear section, it's 90-degree. Okay, so far everything is fine. But I believe, how I said in the last take, I believe this is Mold King. I have no proof of that, but the quality is the same from the parts, the packaging is the same from... So, yes, it was, I believe it is Mold King. Okay, so let's go to building step number 2. So building step 2, here is what we accomplished in building step 1, and this here is building step 2. We got the suspension ready. It's 2 frames, some lift arms, and the suspensions here. This will be somehow connected here. We will see later. But so far everything still fine. Makes a lot of fun. A cool model. Cool model. And I told it in the German version, so I tell it to my English-speaking people too. Mold King has a Ford Mustang Hoonigan. You know, I had this model 2 times. One in a, yes, from human hand sorted mock version, then from Xihile, and the Xihile model had some problems, looked amazing but had some problems, and Mold King now has the Ford Mustang Hoonigan 2, and I was offered to have a review set, but I said no. I built this set 2 times already and I won't build it a 3rd time. So if you're waiting for a Mold King Ford Mustang Hoonigan, not here on the channel. Sorry to say that, but here the next videos are here: the Ferrari, then the McLaren P1 from Mold King, then I have from Mold King a self-balancing on 1 wheel dragon robot, we will see, and I have from Katzi a big German gun, the biggest cannon, it's a cannon, the biggest cannon was ever built. It was really 40 or 50 meters long, about over 100 feet, and it was on a railway dragon, railway wagon assembled. So this will come too. Okay, so now you know the next 4 reviews. Much further is the rest of... Oh, sorry. Coffee. Here's the rest of the parts. And in building step 2, we assemble the steering wheel. Okay. Okay, here is it. You've seen it's grown a lot. There's a lot of functionality. We have the suspension in, we have the steering here completed, and we have a mechanism. See this here? And I don't know for what's the purpose of this here, of these 2 movable parts. We will see what we can adjust there. So far everything is fine. And I believe I will assemble half of the parts here, and the other half, the long lift arms here, they will be used to marriage part 1 and part 2. We will see how this will fit together. But so far is a nice build. Here you have to be aware of any mistakes and not to push too hard the things together, so everything works fine and smoothly. So far, perfect. Building step 2 is finished. I've assembled the 2 big parts together, and we already have a steering wheel, a functional one. No problems so far. This here is the hand of God's steering too, and with this here, you see there's a slow movement. And you see this here? I turn it again. So they fold in. I don't know at the moment for what purpose this function will have for the doors, perhaps. I don't know. So far everything is really fine. Everything works smoothly. The quality is amazingly good, and I'm still sure that this is Mold King, that Xinyu only ordered the parts from Mold King. They did the instructions and then ordered the parts from Mold King. I'm pretty sure. Okay. So far, so good. A nice and cool build. A nice and cool build. Oh, I'm on building step 3, and this is a large one. 6 single bags for building step 3. And the beginning is here the transmission tunnel. And you see the panels here. They are not glossy, they are matte, but no scratches, nothing at all. And we have a lot of the big ones here, the smaller ones, a lot of lift arms, and still here a lot of axles, but no gears. So, no, not one gear. So till now, and I believe this here will be attached. So, in this style here, the seats, and here the back of the car. I believe it will be as long as this here. We will see. But the quality of the pieces, amazing. I assembled a lot of parts to the transmission tunnel. Here are some bigger panels and the Technic frames here, you see. First I thought this would be the seats, but so yeah, now we build the seats in a few moments here with all the red parts. It's a well designed car, everything makes sense, everything is in the right place. No things you don't need or too complicated to get it. It's really well designed. I don't know if this design is from Bruno JJ1. He has made a LaFerrari too, but on the first view, I don't had so much time, on the first view the Mold King version looks different. Especially the part here on the hood looks totally different. So I don't know if Mold King only changed a few aspects of the car and the rest is from Bruno JJ1. His design, I don't know. Perhaps Bruno is watching this video and tell us in the comments if Mold King stole his LaFerrari or this is from another mock designer, I don't know. Okay. It's getting dark and I still sit here freezing to death cause my heating is done. I have a gas heating and yes, it doesn't work. So it's 5 degrees here in my dining room. Dark, 5 degrees, and I'm sitting here building Lego Technic. And assembled the 2 seats into the structure here. And this part here for the not driver, the passenger. And everything's fine. The seats are well designed. You can adjust here how fat you or your mate can be. Fine. Well structured, well designed, well made. I'm happy. And here we have a 2x2 tile with no sticker. Perhaps I find some stickers later on, I don't know. So it's dark and I finished with building step number 3. It brought us here. And what's cool is you build one part, second part, third part and just click it in together and everything fits fine and works perfectly. That's really, really cool. And here the next part, it seems the same. I built this here and click it here over inside. There we have the engine. And I believe this is or looks a little bit like on the McLaren P1. I don't know, when we will see. Oh my gosh. That's not easy here. A lot of frames. And inside the whole mechanic. Okay, we'll see. But when I'm right in the McLaren P1, there was a section looked like this. I don't know, perhaps this model is really from Bruno JJ1. We will see. So, okay, I go to bed and sleep, and you see me in a few seconds with building step number 4. Bye-bye. Building step 4 starts with this structure here, 5-6 Technic frames, and inside are red and grey gears, and with this motor with the fake cylinders, like Lego does it not the same way, but we have nearly the same in the Land Rover with these fake pistons moving up and down, or the cheaper Technic models. Yeah, the times are over for always real motor blocks from Lego. Perhaps this fake engine is cheaper in production, I don't know. I want to show you this block before it disappears in the car. You have the engine and you see, wait, where is it? Here, the pistons are smoothly running. So far so good. The engine is assembled to this frame structure, and on the side we have 15 long lift arms and 9 long lift arms, and this here will be attached straight in there. That's what the instruction shows me. Okay, I hope I can assemble this easy, have no problems with the long axles, and it fits in perfectly. We will see. Nice. So, building step 4 is finished, and it was a pleasant one, a lot of fun. And it was very easy to attach here the motor block, the engine, the big one, to attach it to the rest of the car. You just have to be sure that your axles and your axle connector are in the same position, and then it slides smoothly in, and then with the long 3L pins with axle, see them here, with 10 of them you fix it. That's a really solid construction. Then we build here this little structure, 2 Technic frames on each side, panel above it, and fits perfectly in here and gets connected. And this thing here is really heavy and sturdy. That's a great masterpiece. I don't know who designed it, but props to you, designer. This is a great model till now. And the quality of the parts is awesome too. So, okay, I go get the bags 5. Here, building step 4 begins with the next differential. See it inside there? Yes. And next thing will be here suspension, and for fixating the rims and the tires, and it will be placed somehow here. And this is really modular build. You start in the beginning and then you build step by step and push it together till you have the whole length of the car, and everything fits so well together. It's so structured and well designed. Great. Till now, the best non-Lego Technic set I have ever built, from the quality and the fun and how it is made. It's brilliant. And one of my favorite cars of all time, the Ferrari. So I'm really happy. So nearly finished with building step 5. Build this construction here as the suspension is on, and we get rims and tires on, and you can adjust the height of the car in the back here. That mechanism is in here too. That's very cool and sturdy. Can throw this someone's head. I believe he will fall down. Okay, and here we begin with this part here. Like always, the same pieces. So not much left for 5, 10, 15 minutes. It's awesome. So nearly done. And here the height adjustment for the suspension works perfectly. Everything smooth so far. Nice structure again, and this will be attached there, and this is the rest we have. So one last take after attaching or assembling this structure here to the main structure. Oh, a lot of structures. Okay, the rear suspension to the car. So we are half through the building steps. 5 is done. We are half through the instruction manual. That's exactly the half. That's cool. And we are done with the first video from building the Ferrari from the company Xinyu, or how it could always, I don't know how to pronounce it correctly, Xinyu. So, my thoughts on half of the build: great quality of the parts and pieces. That's Lego niveau, really great pieces and parts. A good instruction booklet, one or two little mistakes. You see here, that's not a mistake, but you have sometimes or two times a blue pin up there in the square, and on the picture where you have to assemble it, it's black, but that doesn't matter really. And sometimes you assemble a part in blue, and on the next picture it is black. But yes, that's no big issue, no problem for anybody who has ever built a Technic model or a Technic model from a Chinese company. For a Chinese company, this is brilliant. Good instructions, great quality of the pieces, a good design of the car and how to assemble it. I don't know if they've done it themselves or is it Bruno's design or another great mock builder. I don't know, but the design is great, the quality is great, instructions are okay. So I'm really happy with this here. Till now, that was more fun than the Porsche or the Bugatti or the Ford Mustang Hoonigan. That was one of my most entertaining builds in the Lego Technic car world. Okay, so thank you for watching. I hope you are watching part 2 when we assemble the rest, and part 3 when I review this thing. Okay, thank you for watching. I'm Frank from the Brick Freaks. Have a good time. Bye bye.